Hi friends, what's this TTK bootstrap window? In this we have a float gauge here. So this float gauge we can apply the start, stop and other jump methods to this. So for that we have 4 buttons here. I will just click the start button, then it starts. I can stop it also. Then similarly say I want to jump it to some other value, so using step. So for that I am increasing by 5 each time and I am clicking this is jumping by 5. Now I can reset it also. Once I reset it, it comes back to 10 and then again I can start it also. So this is one way. Or another one is I can apply different colors to it. So you see this example where the same one, but here by based on the value, we'll reading the value and then changing the boot style. So for that you can have different color based on the different range. So after 25 it will be green, after 50 it is yellow, after 80 it will turn red. The same thing color also. Of course all the buttons will work. Now it is 50, so it is turned yellow. Now let's start it and stop it at 80. After 80 it will be red. Now same thing, I can reset it. Once I reset it, it comes back and after 25 it will turn to green zone. So like that we can manage based on the value also, we can manage the boot style. We'll learn all about this. We'll start from here. At the first we are importing bootstrap here and then the constants we'll be using various colors and also we are importing all the constants. Then this is the window and we are width we are keeping it as 520 and height is 320. So within that we'll keep our flood gauge and then the buttons. So let's start with placing our flood gauge. fg equal to ttk dot flood gauge. Now here I am adding the parameters. My underscore w is the default window. So let me just start with boot style. Boot style equal to, now we'll say info. Here it is because we have used the imported the line number 2, so directly we can write the constant here. So info is a constant. Now we'll say mask. What is the, we want to display what is the progress. So we'll say progress. Inside this we'll write it. Say we'll give a percentage. So now this will tell us the what is the progress. Now value. Initially what's the value? We'll subsequently will change it also. Value is 10. Now length. So length we are giving because its width is 520, will give some pad x and y. So length we are keeping it as 500. So that's all. Now let's place it on a grid. So fg.grid is the first element. Below that the buttons will be there. So this is the row 1 I am telling. I can start with as row 0 also. So row equal to 1, column equal to 1 and pad x equal to, let me give 10 and pad y slightly from the top edge more gap and pad y are given. One more thing is column span, because here below that 4 buttons will place. So we want that entire with this 4 button columns it should take. So we will give a column span of 4. So below that we can place 4 buttons. So this has a columns, it spans up to 4 columns. Below column 1, 2, 3, 4. So column 1, button 1, column 2, button 2, like that 4 buttons will place. That is the reason why you are giving 4 column span. Now over this let's add the buttons here, or we can just see up to this point. I have just saved it. Let's see how our FG or flood gauge looks. Here it is. Nothing will happen now. That progress 10% it is stored because the default value here it is, the value is 10. Let's close this and add the button. So v1 equal to our button. So ttk dot ttk dot button. Now here my underscore w, my parent window. Now we'll write some text there. So this text is, here we are writing start. So this button, when you click, the start method will be triggered. Now here again I am writing command. So command equal to lambda. Now what is that? Here I will write the command or the method what I will. So for that I am saying fg start. Now that's all. This moment the button is clicked, this start, it will start. Now I'll give some slightly different color. So first one I am giving boot style equal to success. Okay, any color you can give. There are a list of 8 different color styles are available. So out of that, one I am used. So different buttons will use different colors. So now let me place this on grid. B1 dot grid row equal to, now this is row 2 because row 1 is our flood gauge. So row 2 we are going, and column is 1 equal to 1, first column. So and pad X slightly we are giving from the left edge, then pad Y we are giving bit more, 40. So fine. So this is our button 1. Now let me just copy this, paste it here. Now this is our button 2, B2. Now TTK text start. Now after start we will place stop. So we are placing stop. Command is FG not start. This should be stop. So 2, and what should be, we will give a stop means, okay, let's give red, danger. So fine. Now here it comes. It should be column 2. That's all. Now bottom 2 is ready. Bottom 3. So I am giving V3. Now this will make a jump. So I am making bottom 3. So the message what I am giving is jump. A step. Actually it should, value should jump actually. Come. So here what, instead of, there is no jump in that, so it is step actually. So we'll saying step. Now we're saying 5. So at a step of 5, you want if it is should jump by 10 step, then give the value 10 here. Now success in this case I will say primary. So this is the my style color. Okay, so now column should be third column, same row will be same, and column is third. Now one more, sorry, here I have to make B3 not B. Okay, so one more, last one. So this is B4. This is for the resetting. Let me first change this, and here I am making column as 4. Okay, now here I will write reset. Now what I should write the command here. Now I will, here what I will do, I will FG or the Floodgauge configure. I will reconfigure the value option to 10. So parameter, what is there? So I am saying configure. Now what parameter I will configure? So here I am configuring value equal to 10. So what happens, this once this click is, the value will go back to 10, and here I am just changing the color. That's all. Now it is, my system is ready. Let's just check it. Saved it. Now let's run this and see how it works. Here it is. Start, jump, reset. My stop has vanished because something I might have done it. B1, B2, or sorry, here I have not given B2. B2, B3, B4, B4. Okay. Now let's see again. Now my stop should, yeah, start. Now let me click the start button. It started. Stop. It stopped. Jump, it should increment by 5. Now every jump is going by increasing by 5. Now again I can start it. Again I can stop it. Reset. Let me bring it back to 10. So that is all the buttons are working. Now to this we'll add the color part. Let's close this, and now to change the colors we have to track the value, how the value is changing. Once it is value is changing, we have to then trigger a function. For that I am saying fg dot variable. Now trace method. So trace method will trigger on it will trigger, suppose that if the value is if the variable is red or changes, or it is undefined, or it is destroyed, in these 3 cases. Now this w is when the value is changed. So whenever the value is changed, we are telling trigger a function whenever the value of a variable is changed. So this, what we will trigger, we will going to trigger a function. So my update. Now I have not written it. Now I am going to write that one. So whenever the value of this particular flood gauge is changed, trigger my update. So I am saying it, define my update. Here is the function I am writing. Inside that I receive all the arguments. So here it is. Now inside this I will write it. What I will do, I have to change the boot style. This particular parameter I have to change based on the value. So for that, if I am saying fg dot variable dot get, because I will, this will tell me, sorry, not it is fv, this is fg. Okay, this will tell me what's the value. Every time this, when the function is triggered, this value is read and it is less than 25. Then what happens? In that case, change the parameter fg configure. Configure which parameter or I have to configure is bootstyle. Bootstyle equal to, now what color I want to give. Now if it is less than 25, let it be info. Okay, so this is the one. Now let me, after this I will say elif. If this condition fails, means it is no more less than 25, then elif, then I have to give a condition fg dot, then again variable dot get is less than 50. So then what should be? Then fg dot configure. What I will configure is boot style. Again, boot style equal to success. Success is the green one. So SUCCESS. Now, okay, now two zones, less than 25, then if it is less than 50 but more than 25, then it will be success. Now instead of typing all the time, let me just copy this one, then success, then warning, one more will be required, so I am just pasting this. Okay, now after 50, now one more elif, I am giving less than 80. What should it be? Boot style should be warning. So warning is the yellow color is the warning. So then last here, instead of elif, let me use else, ELSE. So there is no condition. So I'll remove this up to this. Else, rest of the thing cases. What should be? It should be danger. Danger is the red one. That's all. So now my, based on whatever, whenever I am this value is changing, this trace method triggers the my function, my update, and based on this my update, what's the value? Based on this if condition, the one of the boot style is assigned. So let us run this and see how this. Now let me start this. Now you can see it's green now. Now it is yellow. Now it will be red. Again it start. Let me stop it here. So it is 16. It is less than our 25. So it is info, the original one. Once it crosses 25, it will become green. Now it is green. Let me start it. Once it is beyond 50, it is yellow. Now let me again start it. Beyond 80, it is red. So this is how we can manage the boot style and give different colors. Now this same one we can connect it to a text widget, and once the user starts entering the text, based on the number of characters also we can change this color. That application will try to develop next, and this we have done it for the meter also. The same thing should work. Instead of a meter, we'll use this flood gauge. So we'll try that one. So I'll request you, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon, so you'll be notified as and when we add new tutorials. We frequently do that also. And if you have any doubt, suggestion, question, use the comment section below to post it. Please share this with your friends, and thank you for watching.